When people hear the word compounding, they light up. It's that magical force we're told will make our money multiply, turn small beginnings into massive results, and quietly build our wealth while we sleep. And while that's absolutely true, compounding is powerful. There's a darker side to it that almost no one talks about. A side that silently works against millions of people every single day, trapping them in cycles of debt, bad habits, and missed opportunities. This video will show you how compounding keeps so many people poor, and how you can flip it in your favor. So make sure you watch this video till the end, because by the time you finish, you'll never look at your money the same way again. It's important to acknowledge a fundamental reality. Compounding operates independently of its impact on your financial situation. It effectively amplifies any input you provide. When you nurture it with positive habits, strategic investments, and prudent financial decisions, it will yield favorable results for you. However, if you are introducing debt, delaying decisions, and making unwise financial choices, it subtly undermines your efforts. This is the point at which the compounding challenge arises. Many individuals connect compounding solely with investing. For instance, how $10,000 can grow into hundreds of thousands over the course of many years. However, compounding has a counterpart, and that counterpart is the interest accrued on debt. Each time you use your credit card, take on an unaffordable car loan, or overextend your mortgage, you are moving into a detrimental cycle of compounding. It's important to recognize that when you carry debt, the principle of compounding, which typically works in your favor for wealth accumulation, can also exacerbate your financial obligations. A balance of $2,000 at an interest rate of 20% might not appear significant at first glance, but if you continue to make only the minimum payments, you'll find that the balance can increase more rapidly than anticipated. As time progresses, you may find that your repayment amounts have significantly increased, potentially doubling or even tripling the original amount you borrowed. Your focus has shifted from personal gain to fulfilling the obligations of the lender. The inherent risk of this trap lies in its lack of visibility. Debt remains silent. It communicates subtly. It accumulates steadily as you reassure yourself that making the minimum payment is satisfactory. That is highly favorable for companies. Each moment you postpone settling your balance, compounding works in their favor, enhancing their wealth rather than yours. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and also press the like button to know more financial insights. However, many individuals overlook the complete perspective. Compounding is not merely a financial pitfall. It also pertains to behavior. Each minor habit accumulates over time, positively or negatively. Neglecting savings this month can lead to a pattern of neglect in the following months. Making impulsive purchases today can lead to a pattern where justifying another spontaneous buy becomes increasingly effortless tomorrow. Over time, these small choices accumulate into a trend that can undermine your long-term financial prosperity. Consider this perspective. An individual who allocates $200 monthly for a duration of 20 years could potentially accumulate more than $100,000. However, the individual who allocates that same $200 towards non-essential items, they have simply reinforced the tendency to remain in a state of financial instability. The focus should not be solely on the $200. Rather, it's essential to consider the trajectory of your habits and how they are compounding over time. Now, let's discuss inflation, the subtle force that erodes purchasing power over time. Each year, there is a gradual increase in prices. It could be in the range of 3% to 4%. While it may seem insignificant at first glance, over a span of 10 years, the cumulative effect can be substantial. As the price of groceries increases significantly, rental costs surge, and your savings begin to lose their purchasing power, it's essential to reassess your financial strategy. If your investments aren't outpacing inflation, you're effectively diminishing your purchasing power, even if your account balance appears unchanged. That represents a situation where negative compounding is obscured by an appearance of stability. However, the compounding challenge extends beyond that. It also lurks in the aspect of delay. When you postpone investing and continuously wait for the ideal moment to begin, the effects of compounding can work against you. Each year you delay isn't merely a year of missed savings, it's also a year of missed compounding opportunities. Individuals who begin investing at the age of the 25th of May find that they need to contribute significantly less compared to those who start at 35 in order to achieve the same financial objectives. Delaying your decisions can lead to increasingly challenging obstacles ahead. That's why those with substantial resources appear to generate momentum with ease. They allow time to work in their favor. It's important to understand that compounding extends beyond just financial assets. This encompasses expertise, abilities, well-being, and mental outlook. Each book you engage with enhances your comprehension over time. Each workout contributes to your overall strength accumulation. Each hour dedicated to understanding finance builds your confidence and leads to more informed decisions in the future. Many individuals remain confined by failing to recognize the significant impact that incremental actions can have when compounded over time. It's important to understand that you may not observe significant results in the initial year, and possibly not even within the first 5 years. Compounding operates in a manner that may seem gradual initially, but it becomes an unstoppable force as time progresses. Many individuals tend to abandon their efforts before they can witness the outcomes of their hard work. Individuals often cease their investment activities due to perceived minimal returns. Individuals may cease their saving efforts as it can seem futile. However, the benefits of compounding are realized by those who maintain consistency over time to witness the upward trajectory. Now, let's discuss an important aspect that your competitor overlooked: the social compounding trap. In today's landscape, many factors can lead you to accumulate wealth in an unfavorable manner. Credit card advertisements, convenient loan offers, and buy now, pay later schemes are designed to encourage immediate spending while deferring the financial responsibility to a later date. Each time you make a purchase on credit, you are enhancing their profits rather than building your own wealth. The system doesn't require you to act recklessly, it simply needs you to lose focus. Escaping this trap is not solely about achieving perfection, rather, it hinges on cultivating awareness. Once you understand the principles of compounding and how they apply to various aspects of your life, you can begin to leverage it effectively. Prioritize paying off your high-interest debt first. It's akin to securing a guaranteed return on your investment. Implementing automated savings is a strategic approach to allow time to become an ally in your financial growth. Prioritize creation over consumption. Each dollar you allocate, every skill you develop, and every consistent habit you maintain, they all serve as foundational elements for positive growth over time. The reality is that the disparity between wealth and poverty extends beyond mere income levels. The way compounding influences their decisions varies significantly. Affluent individuals safeguard their finances against adverse compounding effects. They avoid allowing debt to accumulate or inflation to diminish their cash reserves. Instead, they allocate their funds towards appreciating assets rather than expenditures that diminish over time. Over decades, this results in a significant disparity, one that is not a matter of chance, but rather a consequence of the principles of compounding. If you've ever felt as though you're putting in significant effort without seeing the desired progress, it may be worth considering that the issue might not lie in your dedication. Consider what your efforts are building over time. Watch the video on the right side to know how the retirees end up with more money than the initial level. Also, subscribe to our channel to help us complete our goal of 11,000 subscribers.